Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Pick up that new plant the other day when I was at the store. Lucky little 4-leaf clover plant. And I got me a new mushroom. Oh, what is that? All right. I'm going to do a quick good morning. I'm going to do a quick reading and then come back. So maybe a part 2. Only because my dad leaves soon. And I got to go upstairs with my mom for a little while. Where's the deck I want? Here it is. I want to go by element. So let's do that. 11th to the 15th. There's definitely something with the 28th through the 3rd that came through the other day. No, the 26th through the 3rd. And then 28 stood out. 13th, 14th, something this week. 18th, 22. Yeah, this month is just lots of energies being... I did actually hear dispatched, but I typically wouldn't say that. So I don't know how I feel about that message because it's somebody else who kind of says that. I don't think it's a bad thing. 13th, Wednesday. Somebody feels like that's like an unlucky number, but others of you is probably like, it's my lucky number. My mama don't like you. She likes everyone. That song was just on. Look at that donkey of a fucking straw they gave me. I'm like, I hope I don't fucking cut my throat with that. Jesus. Go big or go home, right? I do start my other coffee tomorrow. I ended up purchasing everyday dose, and I'm going to try that. All right, let's just get 12, 10 to 12 cards. Happy New Moon yesterday. Okay. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, happy Tuesday, happy Wednesday. something with the sky this week. Like funny clouds, maybe. A sunset, seeing something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop 12. Let's get one more. Lily of the Valley. Lily of the Valley. All right. Let's see. Ooh. I thought it was a fruit fly. No, it was like this white. I don't know if that was a white feather. I don't know what that was. Good morning. So I'm just doing a quick part one because I go upstairs, but my mom's and my dad is leaving. But I felt the need first thing. So I guess we can call this part one, but I'd like to complete this one. This is the 11th through the 15th, just kind of seeing what's out there, but I feel like it's all of March because I'm getting the 18th to the 22nd. But here's the thing too, like that's been driving me, I wouldn't say bananas, but bonkers. Neither, I guess. I just think it's odd that the weekends are staying out of these reads. And just in March, that's happening. So it's like separating weekends. I don't know why. Maybe it's your downtime. Maybe it's necessary. I'm not sure. Good morning. But before you guys came on, there's something last night with the 26th to the 3rd, but then something with the 28th. I had a really good time. It was really, it was good. Very, very hard on me in the sense of like comfortability, pain-wise. My body definitely wasn't ready for a whole weekend, but it went smoothly. It went really good. We went with a really good crowd. It's Jess's side. Well, Josh's side. Majority of her friends. I brought Ange. Well, all friends though, if that makes sense. But really, it was a good time. We have the cutest little group photo. So there's this one kid, Devin. Now, Devin is a group photo there. He was getting ready. And then this one's cute. He jumped on the pool table because he just thinks he's hot shit, right? And he's adorable. But it was definitely like, it was a great group. But what I love about Devin and Erica is that they're mid-20s, but Josh's friends, they're all older, right? They're, my age, a couple years younger, a couple years old. Some of them are my age, a little older. Their friend that they grew up with actually passed away, and that's his son. So for years now, Devin and his girlfriend I wouldn't even, like, they come along. I was going to say tag along, but it's not even tag along. Like, we're all friends. You know what I mean? They're old enough to be, like, friends. So it's just, it's just kind of endearing, you know? Like, I have a fun, like, I would think my friends would do that too. I think, you know, I can't even imagine they would leave them out of, you know, camping, river runs, that type of stuff, things we do in the winter, summer, you know. But I'm glad that they do that too. I met them a few years back anyway. They were with us on the Saco. They've been doing it. They've been coming along for years, you know. I know I love it too. I think it's great. And he's a lot of fun, you know. He's a ball of fun. Everybody is. It was a really weekend was a really nice weekend. And he clearly had that idea to jump on the pool table. He's like, "I'm gonna put the timer on." We all took a picture behind the wall, even though we all look giants next to the wall. But the house was huge too, though, so it was a lot of up and down and stairs. But it was very much needed, you know. We had a great time. So I want to say this is all of March. I'm getting pulled to all this green because all the green is right there. And Ange over the weekend, she's like, "Look at all the green." And I remember saying something about green over the weekend, and I did the green candle. So new beginnings, you know, luck is on your side type thing. Getting fertility, but that's usually not linked to green. And I did pick up I don't know what this one's called. There's a St. Patty's one that my mom has, 4-leaf clover one that I love, grown in Canada. Oxala. Hers has lasted about 2 years. It's got 4 sprouts left, but it's maroon. So when I found this, she's like, "Oh, you found one in green?" I was like, "Oh, I didn't even think about it. I was just like temporary." But now that I think about it, hers is like really thin like that. So I don't know if it's actually called a 4-leaf clover plant. But hers is like maroon. I'm giving her on St. Patty's Day. I still want to find that one because I think this is temporary, but it might not be. It definitely looks like it needs water, though. And I watered my plants before I left, so that means that one's going to need to be watered twice a week. I was just touching temperance, too. I almost wanted to separate these. Maybe something with a motorcycle. So I'm feeling the 11th through the 15th, so let's just do part 1, but there is something of all of March. Again, the 26th to the 3rd seems relevant, and the 28th stands out, which is a Thursday. The 13th stands out, which is a Wednesday. 19th is the first day of spring. Daylight savings was yesterday. St. Patty's is next Sunday. Then Palm Sunday. So with the 10th, counting the 10th, it's something every Saturday. Every Sunday. Maybe that's why the weekends got left out. I don't know. Maybe something of the I don't know what I've been told. Anyhow. You actually have 3 aces here, so there is something this week in regards to ideas, thoughts, projects, putting something together, maybe saying goodbye. An energy may be coming towards you. Some of you could be moving. You could get a job offer. Some of you could catch feelings, or you're in your feelings. Not deep, more like butterfly. Or it could be an I'm sorry. I like that side much better. But Dawn Don't have a day. Huh. It's like some sunset. It's more of a sunset than a sunrise. But that's definitely... Huh. I mean, I've seen this card plenty of times, but today it's definitely like a weird interpretation. No, I wouldn't say a weird interpretation, but it's giving me a different vibe. It's like almost so good. Almost so good it brings down... I want to say a tower, I want to say storm, but that doesn't make sense. Or you could have an idea, or you could be messing with elemental magic, like it's like I'm getting like, I said answer me, but like in the sense like you would never talk to spirit that way or something, but like I don't know if you're mad, aggravated, man, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you guys are doing with that. I still don't know what you're doing with this either. It's typically, all right, looking at it, I know what to do. I don't like this side of the card. I like that one better because this one's got a shady face, even though it's the 6 of Pence. And then you got the 2 of Pence, like looking off at the crowd. But no, I want to actually come in. This is like spending money, or typically this would be a gift too. Starting a project, a gift, a spiritual gift, an actual gift, meeting up, going to an interview, meeting up and grabbing lunch, talking about something. Oh, great idea. I love it. Let me just run it by my boss, or let me give it some thought. Let me run it by my lawyer. You have the Fool, the Chariot, Temperance. So this is like going for it. Kind of feel like that's being watched over. But you got the Leo right there. Or coming towards you, or it's like, okay, I got this. So then it's like, all right, let's go. I got you. I got you, babe. So waiting for a sign. Here it is. And it's ironic because it's carrying the Ace of Cups. That's almost like I'm getting it's a 0, so it's not even a 1. I love the vibration of a 0 even more, but like she's got the 2 cups. It's almost like Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups, and I never picked up on that cup. But it's like seeing something and going after it. You could be leaving at night, could be a road trip, and you start at night, 6-hour drive, and then beat the traffic. I don't know. 6-hour drive, either way, you're going to run into traffic, morning or night. Unless you left at you did like a 7 and arrived in the AM status. But it's kind of like needing to get your foot on the ground. Because it's not nothing stabilized, but it's a good idea. All right. No, something is definitely stabilizing. Again, I don't know if this is like I want to run it by my lawyer, a boss, if this is somebody you're dealing with. A lot of earth, but not enough. A lot of earth. But I was going to say, like, not enough to... My cat wandered into some room. I like this because it's like an idea going after. It's not just like, do I do it, do I not? Unless this is somebody else coming towards you. But regardless, with this major arcana, this is the start of the dawn, the day of the dawn. Didn't I say something with dawn with this one too? So something with dawn. And that's right before dawn. Unless it's... I don't see sunrise or sunset anywhere here. Well, that's one or the other, but that actually reminds me of like a sunset, even though it looks like a sunrise. Reminds me more of a sunset, though. That's, if anything, it's probably more of a sunrise. But that can be a sunset, too. So I don't know what's up with sunset and sunrise. Could have something to do with daylight savings, but to this extent, like, maybe it's hard for you to get up. Lay down, I don't know. But it's something with sunset, sunrise, doves. But I'm also hearing Prince. Didn't he do a song with doves? But to me, the mornings of is my totem, spiritual animal. The elephant's with me from like a past life. Some of us do have multiple totem animals too, spiritual animals. So there's got to be something with that too. Although I see no animals. But I did see a dead possum. I was hoping it was a possum, but on the way back I thought maybe, I'm like, oh, it might be a cat. I don't want to know that. It's a dog. So fish out of water would die. I'm not saying like the animal's going to die or something. I don't know. It could be one of those situations where you step out the back door and there's a dead bird, you know, like, or a dead mouse. Like, I think it's more of a message, not like a bad omen though. You know what I mean? Believe it or not, sometimes seeing stuff like that, like, it's actually, I would say a good omen, but it comes with new beginnings. It's sometimes a message. Like, what's it mean to see a dead mouse? Well, it picked up on DED MAU 5. So that might be a message for you. Important in mouse ears. I don't know what. I don't know if that's a band. I don't know what that is. Could be in your dream too. It could be a spell, could be a threat, or it's a natural cause, or you might need to check your wires. So there could be a message behind it, right? I never thought of that either, though. If it's in your house, maybe you want to check your wires because they go after electrical wires. Guidance, wisdom, those in need. Could be a sign of an illness. But see, I'm not seeing that. So so this doesn't really have a positive side for a mouse. I thought it did. But whatever it is, I don't see it as a bad omen. I see it as like a message. Whatever I'm seeing that's you're going to come across, like, is there a positive message behind seeing a dead bird or a mouse? In some cases, a dead bird can be seen as good luck or a positive sign. What the fuck did I click on? See, so I don't know, like, dead birds are often a sign of positive change, transformation, new beginning. So again, like, I think whatever you see is almost like a good omen. In some of you, it's like almost like a little bit of a warning. Like, it could be like an electrical warning where you didn't realize something was sparking, like, or a smell gets you to go into your basement or your attic, like, and then it ends up being positive because you caught something before it's too late. Is that, or like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe your toilet was running with the Ace of Cups. I mean, Page of Cups, but I saw the Ace of Cups. Oh, it's over there. Then there's the 2. Yeah. So again, I don't feel like it's negative. And I don't feel like it's a hardcore warning, like you need to be scared either. It's more of like confirmation. It's like big straw energy, guys, right? Like, really? Give me a giant straw. This really does look positive, though. The Fool, the Chariot, Temperance. Take your time, find your balance. It's a new start, going for it, being watched. I'm actually looking at, I did say Lily of the Valley or something like that, right? Lily of the Valley, I believe, is white. And it looks like little bells, I believe, right? I think so. That's the one I like. Images of Lily of the Valley. I used to call them like bells. Images of Lou of the Valley. What is going on? Yeah, I love those. It's like my favorite little flower. We have them in the front yard, and few and far in between. But that's not it. But that is actually pulling me to those. They haven't opened yet, but it kind of looks like it's going to open like that. And I haven't been pulled to those, and there's that. And there's that. I wonder if I'll grow a 4-leaf clover. So I'm wondering if maybe you're lucky. But that's Temperance. It could be Patience. But this being out in the midst of going somewhere, about to do something, settle on something. This could be a settlement. That could be a lawyer. It could be good news. You can now move forward. And again, it's like leaving at dawn or something, or dusk. So I don't, here we go again, dawn or dusk. Like, it could just be the switch of daylight savings. So I don't know. It's not like a warning, like, be careful. But like, you start off in the dark if you leave early now, but come home when it's light, you know. So, but typically you're not used to dark roads. I mean, it's only an hour. So I would think you'd be used to both. I don't know. There's got to be something there with that, guys. So just be careful, because I'm not quite picking up on what it might be. I don't think it's, anything to worry about, but yeah, I just said it. I got thrown in my head. I got thrown to that flower. Pulled to the flower in Lily of the Valley. So it could just be something with a white flower. Spiritual meaning of a white flower. Purity and innocence. Western cultures, as a white flower holds familiar significance when it comes to traditions around the world. Eastern cultures, white flowers are associated with spiritual enlightenment, often used in religious ceremonies. Purity, innocence, spirituality, faith, and an angel message. And they often bring new beginnings. Love, faith, hope, purity, growth, the flower in general. And you have three aces with the Fool. So you are on this path. I guess I don't want to clarify yet because I need a part 2. My dad's leaving soon and I gotta go upstairs with my mom. And then I'll be back. But, so let me see. Nope, I don't want those ones. Nope. I wanted... Just get some animals. Throw a couple animals out. Because this is new. It's exciting. I feel like talking for 30 minutes. I didn't really clarify. Knowing there's a part 2, but not thinking there's a part 2. Like I wasn't rushing myself, if that makes sense. If Russian might be something, Russian intelligence or Russian spyware. I feel like that's like a kid's movie or something. Gotta get the Russian spyware. I hope it's not like, could be something universally going on. I got pulled to like a flood, but I got pulled to the Titanic. It must be with water. I feel like this deck wants to... Can a bear come through? What's going on with water? Someone could just feel like they're drowning, sinking, aspirating. Titanic. Like Little Mermaid getting fish out of water. Alright, what's going on globally with water? Yeah, I'm getting pulled to Donald Trump, so I don't communicate. You got the bats. What does a bat mean spiritually? But I'm getting sonar. Guardians of the night navigating through darkness with ease. See, there's something about dark and light here. It's also a symbol of your intuition, messengers of the spirit world. Could also be witchcraft, but I want to say witch, and then I got something else. Witch, I don't know. Vampires, death, darkness, not what I'm getting. The powers of bat, overcoming fear. Pushing past the gargoyles at the gates to get clarity. I want to look this up differently, like what do bats signify in regards to weather? Not that type of weather, the other weather. What is with my phone today? Climate change, impact timing, could be an emergence of bats, needing to adapt. Timing of the bats, often viewed as adaptive traits between emerging early or risking increased. What do bats do during a storm? They take shelter. I was feeling something with a storm, but not like a big storm. Like you were doing some type of magic. Oh, there is something with witchcraft. Doesn't have to be like a bad thing. What do bats signify in regards to water? echolocation calls. Dolphins do that too. Whales, right? Can bats detect water? Yes. Echolocation. Many insects spend time as larvae in the water. When they emerge, the bats have the advantage of the food source with hunting style, hovering over their prey. What kind of bats fly over the water? Also known as water bats. Lakes and rivers. They are pale, silvery belly. I don't know. I don't know what it's trying to say here. Echolocation. Which aquatic? No, it's not the way I want to do it either. Which animals have echolocation? Bats, whales, dolphins, a few birds, shrews, which are similar to Madagascar. Other possible candidate is a hedgehog. And incredibly, some blind people have developed the ability to echolocate. I don't know if you're doing, I didn't get water magic. I got more like geomancy. Is that what it is? Geomancy, something like that. Sticks, feeling out the vibration. But then it's like frustration because like you're asking, it's like, tell me now. That's what I was getting earlier. And then it's like a lightning bolt. But I wouldn't want it to hit a tree and split. I don't know what type of power you're working with. Or it's just like a fluke thing. It's like, oh, a light bulb goes off and then it's like a big crash and you're like, what the fuck was that? Like it rattles the ground or something. So like, I don't know if it's just like a message for you. That would be a pretty big fucking message. You know what I mean, jelly beans? Oh, it just got really tight at the right side, up near the top of my jaw. Just got really tight. Right before my temple, top of my ear. Right at your jawbone. When you open and shut. I've never felt it there get tight. Could get lockjaw. That would suck. Certain dogs have lockjaw, and what you're supposed to do is, if you're outside, a piece of grass or a whisper, putting it up their nose, something thin will unlock their jaw. But I don't see like a dog fight where you got to worry about that. If anything, maybe an animal, they can't open their mouth. You can tickle their nose. Yeah, see, there's something with animals too. I don't know what's going on with them. Oh yeah, we were just talking about all those animals, but I'm talking like domesticated or something. A jack-o'-lantern? I'm seeing a bunny with them. I don't know what a jack-o'-lantern is. I think a bunny. Mystery. 2 cats. Siamese cats. We are Siamese, if you please. Maybe you're going to keep this a secret. Got the dolphins at the bottom of the deck. Back to echolocation. Owl. So this has to do with probably wisdom. So I got the Ace of Cups. This reminds me of the Three of Pentacles, like work, a new contract. So to me, you're probably going to love it. And I'm thinking, like, what's up the air? Courage. And I think it has something to do with that, the lion. I did see the lion over here. So it could be something with Leo energy. Yes, you're gonna go for it. That lion was pretty prominent there, and it's talking to a bird. Looks like a bald eagle with no feathers. What's this earth energy? Being smart about something. You got instinct. I don't know what that is. A fox? A bear? Both? That looks like a grizzly bear bottom and a fox. I'm getting pulled to Bridge to Terabithia. I don't know that movie that well. Let's look at the echolocation. Wisdom, instinct, work, communicate, courage. Courage to what? Speak, go after what this is. It's very, I'm getting like subliminal. You do have 3 aces, guys. 3 brand new, 3 opportunities. Memory. It's an elephant there. Is that like a squid or something? I don't know what that is. So again, I want to know echolocation. So it could be something that, here we go. My right ear is hurting, Taurus. Provide. Now it's hurting my right ear, but it's exactly where the jawline is. So I don't know what's going on. Oh yeah, hearing. The echolocation is piercing, right? Isn't it silent? But it could be piercing. All right, so I don't know if like something from the past, a gift, something you're creating. It's something I think comes back to you. It could be working with Scorpio energy. Mercury, I believe, is just going into Aquarius. So there must be something with Mercury, because I don't see Mercury on the board like that, but I felt the need to go there. And then something with Venus. Venus, if you will. So Mercury, deep, Scorpio. Virgo's getting Scorpio vibes. Animals have amazing instincts. Maybe something comes out early, like the bees. Hopefully not, because we don't want them dying. Like, careful raking too early in the season, because that's what the queen bee hides. I almost get the vibe of like something waking early. Oh yeah, remember in the beginning of this, it was like something about dawn, sunset, sunrise, but waking early. Well, crack of dawn, but then it could be like at the peak of dawn. So I don't know if something wakes you up. So I don't know if like in the sense of like something wakes you up. I don't know if that's in a sense of like an animal, a sound, a storm, car door shutting. That makes no sense. but it could wake you up. So listen to your instincts. Maybe you're like out and about and like, oh, let's go hiking or do this. Or like maybe you're going out on the boat, the canoe. Sailor's Delight. Now you got pink skies. The other day it was so damn pink. Like the whole entire sky, like it was insane. Everyone texted me at the same time and was like, look out your window. Like my dad did, my kids. Like it was so crazy. It was so purple. Like it wasn't even like the clouds. It was the entire sky. Like, because Lonnie texted me and it was like, it kind of like freaked out. It was like the whole room all of a sudden. Just last week was pink. The way it came in through the window, and then my dad at the same time was like, look out the window. Mia texted me, look out the window. But it was odd. It wasn't normal. Was it the day of the eclipse? I don't know. Oh, you're saying engine. Engine. Was it the day of the eclipse? No. But it was odd. Like it wasn't normal. And a couple days before that, I actually erased it on my phone. I didn't mean to. When I was going to the doctor's that Friday last week when I had nothing to do. Thursday. I don't know, it was last week. My sister brought me, so maybe it's the week before. It's really strange fucking clouds. And I'm like, I've never seen clouds like that. She said, I know. She said, that is odd. They were kind of grayish white. It wasn't like a storm cloud, but it was just, there was something about the fucking clouds that were just off. I don't know if you're seeing chemtrails. Chemtrails are fucking everywhere. So there's something more with the sky. And there's got to be something with water going on too. So now I'm getting I did use these for something global when it came to water. So there is, but Earth too, like, I don't know, geomancy. You could be using geomancy. Like, I don't know. Like, this is like a message to use to your advantage, though. So it's got to be something with dawn. I'm telling you, it wasn't. Did anybody else experience that? Yeah, we had an eclipse already, but did anybody experience that last week? It was last week. It could have been, honestly, a global thing, guys. The news could have been talking about it. When was that? That was at 5:51 Thursday. She's like, it's so pretty over the house. Making my room orange, then orange tint. So hers was orange. This was pink. So funny, Grandpa just told me to look outside. It's hard to get a picture. It was very odd. Was it last Thursday? I think it was a week ago. I think it's been a full week. I don't think it was just the Thursday that just passed. Was it? Maybe. It was the week before. 4th to the 8th. No, the week before. So that would have been going into March. I don't know if you're experimenting. Alright. I know my dad's gonna get ready to leave. I think my mom will be okay, but I should probably go up there. Look at poles of earth, wind, air, fire. So I'm gonna write this down. There was something with dawn. Echolocation. Storm, but it doesn't feel like a storm. I feel like you're talking. And then it's like, I don't know, it could be a download. But you're definitely doing something. But, so it's very tangible energy. Like you can grab it and go and take it and it would take off. But there's something below. Like, almost like these messages are more relevant. You know, like anybody can pick up and do something. how you go about it, or would be a whole nother story. And the Knight of Wands, so it's something that's quick. I keep staring at the Knight of Wands. Because this is, if that makes sense, like this is an obvious read. You know what I mean? Like an idea, you're going to be happy. Again, this could be somebody coming towards you, a lawyer, and a communication, but this like takes courage. But listen to your instincts before you start something, because again, I don't like that look on this one's face, because it's kind of iffy. Like I don't want you to be like caught off guard or foolish, or maybe they're watching you say goodbye as you drive forward. And it's like, nah, I'm not going there. Been there, done that. I feel solid. I found my balance. Like, you know, like, It's off in the faraway lands. Like, not like Shrek says something like that. For something land, Fargo land. Where's faraway land? Solar eclipse, April 8th, 24th, the 25th of lunar eclipse. April, yeah, no, that was the week before, though, with that weather. I don't know if anybody else experienced. It couldn't have just been in New Hampshire. I doubt it was just a New Hampshire thing. Maybe just the East Coast. I don't know, but it was beautiful, but it was odd. Like it was the entire sky. It wasn't just like around the clouds. Like it was beautiful though. But it did have a vibe of like, that's not normal. And that's sunset. See, yeah, there's something here with sunset and sunrise. Sunset. Maybe it wants you to sunrise. I just gotta pull the raisins. It wanted me to spill something else. I don't know. Raisins. I don't know why I'd get pulled to fucking raisins. Alright, I'm gonna go upstairs and figure out what's going on. And then I'll come back and do this and clarify more. But like I said, like it seems like it's quite obvious, but it's like looking underneath it all. So it's something with Mercury, even though I don't see Mercury. I do want to see something about where the transits are at. So I'll be back once my mom is situated. And again, there is something with green. I meant to light that candle and I didn't light it the whole time. I said something with green last week and Ange said something too, and it pulled me to my read. Had to have been one of the weekend reads. If anybody remembers, can you comment? Because I'd like to see what, I can't remember what the weekend reads were, but I know the first two were a song and the second two was something else. Interesting. I mean, it seems like there's a lot of opportunity this week, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. How you're tuning into it would be on you. I feel like my dad should have left already. What's up with that? I don't know if this is like a to be continued with somebody else, because I'm getting that type of vibe, but that doesn't make sense. It's got pulled to a heavy truck, but there's nothing heavy here. I'll be back with my crystals, my rings. Yeah, so it could be wearing something, could be beneficial. Careful where you step if you're walking on the lawn. I don't know. It's so early. I mean, what else would you step on? How can you catch something, like style something? Doesn't. I'll be back on the end this. I love you. I'll be back probably within the hour. Bye.